but it actually pressures enemy to not pick like so many heroes. So hero pool gets limited if those two heroes comes out. The OD is like too strong and in the laning phase, and Enchantress can lead up to dive to towers or push the towers.
So you mean like you have to, for example, Team Secret here have to pick up some sort of support that deals with Enchantress,
Yeah,
right?
maybe
then,
like Crystal Maiden.
right,
like
and maybe even a core potentially. But then you also have to worry about the mid, where you know OD could be there. Which...
I think Ursa might come out though.
Ursa?
For Secret, yeah.
Enchantress also serves as a flex pick in a sense because it can go off lane and it can go jungle.
Yeah.
You guys prefer it in jungle?
We like to just like pick Enchantress and wait for the enemies to pick like Ender Ben, and then we might switch into offlane or supports. I think that hero is the one who can do abuse that thing the most. Yeah. Don't show them like with offlane or support. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Lion pickup? No surprise.
I mean, why
Since
not?
it's Secret, like Secret doesn't like Ursa from what I know. It's like they love to use like Spectre and Slark. So I think
Ember
they might,
Spirit?
I don't think they'll pick up Ember Spirit. It's Enchantress and OD are both good against it, and I think it's heavily on Slark or Spectre for MP.
Yeah, it feels like Spectre has definitely got to be one of the bans from Navi at this point in time when you already have a Nature's Prophet for Team Secret. Combination of global, too much to handle oftentimes.
I think the Invoker ban was really good.
Yeah, he has favorite hero as well, and that hero just like if Invoker is like with the Furion, like can do two things. You can just like group up and push, and then like delay to late game. And Invoker is like still strong late game.
5
So
seconds.
Would you say he's too strong late game?
I think Invoker is like one of the best hero in the late game. Like that hero just you can't just catch him. That hero does like so much damage.
What's good about OD and Enchantress is that they deal with summons really well. So the Nature's Prophet, the Treants aren't as good. If they had an Invoker, Forge Spirits wouldn't be as good.
Yeah.
And it's funny, Team Secret are actually going to ban away a couple of summons heroes, the Beastmaster as well as the Lycan going to be taken out of the pool. And Weeha's Wind Ranger, so they're just going to identify the stronger heroes that Weeha was playing at Shanghai.
Well, I think for mid, he might pick up Windrunner for Secret.
It was just banned.
Oh, they banned it.
Yeah.
So they're actually targeting mid a lot. But I think Spectre and Slark, not Slark since Void come out, but I think the heavily Spectre on Secret side.
Faceless Voice is something we've seen General play a lot. Seems to be one of the only heroes that Navi really utilizes to the fullest extent of the hero.
That and I would say Batrider. That was the other one that General was really practicing shortly after he joined Navi, and it definitely showed. Creates a lot of space here for the OD, that's for sure, but it also means we do have some kind of static laning heroes. Faceless Void and OD not going to be moving around the map a whole lot. Does this mean we need to see something a bit more aggressive from our safe lane? Or Navi, if it is a safe lane, it could be safe lane
since
OD.
like OD and FBs are both like strong laner, and if they pick another like strong carries, then they might be able to abuse the all three lanes. But Furion is really good against OD and FB because they are like based on team fights and they don't have that much like wave cleaner. So Furion Furion can like work around the map and they can always push to the lanes and make a move.
So what do you think about Slark for Navi?
Offlaner doesn't synergize as well. FB, I don't like FB and Slark, especially. And then if they pick Slark, they don't have the heavy wave cleaner. So all three of them may have to like show to the map, which will be like danger to get ganked. And
what about some natural clears such as Sven or Juggernaut?
Sven might be one of the good things for Navi. Sven, nature of Sven, like Sven just like delays the game somehow. So
5 seconds.
We saw a lot in the early stages of Shanghai that you would pick Faceless Void and Sven together.
Reserve time.
Sort of, you eliminate that risk of being locked down, and at the same time you can always zone the enemy and give Sven the room that he needs to position himself.
Yeah, and Faceless Void just have to ultimate in front of Sven, which is really hard.
What about this Doom pickup? We saw Team Secret, obviously, the China Doom that everyone was kind of talking. Oh, Oracle. But the 4-position Secret Doom. Tough hero to shut down. That jungler, he still has some harassment power. QO, what's your kind of thought process
About the Doom?
on the way that Secret run it? Yeah.
I think Doom is one of the strongest hero for the if you meet like Doom in the jungle, you always have to run. Doom is like the most strongest hero. You just have to hit once and the enemy have to run. So I think in order to get the map, Doom may work like the most in the taking the maps.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
And OD Oracle, it has a really good synergy, but as I said, I think they have to get somehow the lane clear, so OD and Oracle can fight in opposite side, enemy side of the map.
If you're Team Secret here, what do you ban then? Which one of those wave clears do you find more disruptive to your own lineup? Is
Well,
it
I
the
think if it was us, we might ban Juggernaut, Juggernaut, and then so we can shut down the group of power. Juggernaut can just with Juggernaut healing ward, you can just go up to hit towers and it pushes out.
Do you think Navi go with safe lane OD and then put a Death Prophet mid?
That'd be interesting. Yeah, that would fit real well with the Oracle. I like that idea a lot.
OD safe lane, I think OD is more strong in the safe lane than mid, because if OD gets some strong supports and mid such as Wisp, then it's really good hero. But I think OD safe lane, you can just win against Fury really hard as well, and they can push out the waves at top. They can push the towers.
Secret anticipating a mid OD with those bans.
I think the Gyrocopter is also, we didn't really bring it up, but it's one of the strongest heroes to combo with the Faceless Void. It also offers some wave clear, not the innate kind of power that Sven does, but...
The Gyro secures the team fights, which is the proto way to hold down.
Good call, Jacob.
Turn to pick.
And this is a point where Team Secret's draft might be a bit too greedy with the Drow Ranger. Bit of a goofball pick, and then they have the Doom in the jungle and Nature's Prophet. They're lacking damage outside of physical.
The way Poppy runs Doom is I don't think he puts that much in the farming, so I think it's kind of different to
So the laning stage is fine, but they still sort of lack some magical damage.
5 seconds remaining.
So you have a Drow Ranger, you're facing up against a Death Prophet, you have all the information in the world, QL. What would you like to play in this sort of situation? Is it the Puck, the Lina?
I think Puck.
Alright, that's something different. Venomancer, last pick here for Team Secret. Thoughts, gentlemen?
I always love a Venomancer.
I know you do.
Viha loves to play Veno in unwanted game. I feel if he has nothing to go, he likes to use Zeus or Veno. That's what I feel. And I think with Drow Ranger Aura, you can win the laning phase as well.
Yep. So where are we leaning? Is it Team Secret for a prediction for you, Jacob? A reminder real quickly that this is not a Venom. It's a Venomancer mid. It can't go 0-22.
I think Navi's gonna take this game.
Navi? Yeah. QO?
I still think Secret.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what our caster have to say about that. We've got Durka as well as Blitz.
Thanks, guys. Melk calling this Drow Ranger pick a bit of a goofball pick. It's got me baffled. What do you think, Blitz?
I think if you have a preset strategy around it, it's pretty good. And obviously, Secret, they ran it at Shanghai with some success as well against OG, I believe. So I think it's fine. They wanted really strong lanes to match up anyways. I'm more surprised that Navi decided to go with what Jacob thought. Anytime Jacob suggests something and the team goes through with it, I'm like, that was a bad idea.
Oh, the trust in him. Well, game number 1, Navi against Team Secret. Ditch your up on that safe lane OD. They've loved to run this in the past. Just get him that secured and guaranteed farm. And we've seen a lot of Artstyle Enchantress recently. He loves to roam around and really dominate these lanes, dictate exactly what's going on across the map. Soneko's Oracle, of course, he's not shy about that hero, but Dendi's Death Prophet. Find out exactly how he fares up against this Venomancer mid, another hero that kind of caught me off guard. What's the idea behind Veno against DP?
I think Venom's just a hero that is incredibly stable. They needed something that could help them out in team fights, and you don't really have